Pastor Daryl Scott with us right now. He's co-founder of the New Spirit Revival Center and CEO of the National Diversity Coalition for President Trump. Very good to have you, Pastor. I'm wondering, you might have heard what Cornel West was saying a little bit earlier, that he doesn't think the president shares these goals and looks after or has much interest in the black community. How do you feel about that?
Professor Cornel West he knows better than that, but for the sake of his own political expediency, he tries to deny the obvious. You know, if you don't like a person for the words that they speak, then look at the works that that person has done. The works are undeniable. You know, me being a man of God, me being a pastor, the Bible says that Jesus showed himself alive by many infallible proofs. Infallible proofs. Now, I'm not trying to compare Trump to Jesus. I'm simply saying he's done so much, so many positive initiatives. You have criminal justice reform, you have prison reform, historic funding for HBCUs, urban revitalization, opportunity zones, the First Step Act. He's also done some symbolic gestures, such as designating Martin Luther King Jr.'s home as a national landmark, pardoning the first black president, first black heavyweight champion, Jack Johnson. And so there are things that he's done that obviously demonstrate the fact that he is not anti-black, that he is pro-black, but also he's the president of all Americans, just not black Americans. The fact that Donald Trump will not pander for certain black leaders in the Democratic Party, it irks them, it irritates them. And so, you know, he is who he is, and he's done what he's done, and he's continuing to do more. He's been a great president for the black community. I've said it myself, that he's been the most proactive president for the black community in my lifetime. I was born during Eisenhower's administration. He's the 12th president that I've lived under, and he's done more proactively for the black community than any other president that I have known.
All right, if you were born under the Eisenhower administration, you're almost as old as me. So, man, I give you a lot of credit. You look great. So let me talk a little bit about the economy and all of that, because many of your religious colleagues, particularly the African-American community, Pastor, don't like the tone of the president, or that he uses divisive language when, in fact, his heart might be in the right place, but he sends a mixed signal. What did you think of that?
You know what? He has a tone in public that a number of people have in private. And they just don't like the fact that he's transparent enough to be the same person in public that he is in private. You know, that tone is just an excuse. When you're looking for an excuse to not like somebody, you will pick anything out of the air. They're not upset about Donald Trump's tone, my colleagues, and they're upset that he will not pander to our community, and he will not pander to others. And so he's his own man. He is who he is. And we know that about him, and it is what it is.
All right.
You know, like I said,
right,
especially
Pastor,
with my colleagues.
Got it. All right, thank you, my friend, very much.
Especially with my colleagues.
Stay who you are and stay young, All right, I got it. Thank you very, very much, Pastor Daryl Scott. The president couldn't ask for a better friend and more loyal Reverend at that.